fan, that's what they call me. Promise that you'll never be lonely.
Love in the eyes of the kid that was lost and it turned to a rebel. Mama don't give up on me, I'm a rebel.
Family on YouTube, the V Crew. It's your boy Ruben here, back with another video. So this is a third video I'm making on CJ So Cool. This is going to be more of, like how I did last video, how I ended it. This is going to be more on Bandman Kevo. So that was one of his good friends, a guy he used to take advice on, I guess, building his money, you know, get more bread. But little do people know, Bandman Kevo, he was a, I believe, scammer that had proven it. They leaked everything. He went to prison for it and everything. He's kind of changed his ways where he's trying to look to get more legit income. So take that as how you will, you know. So everything, I do believe most of the stuff he's saying. And this is where he drops the bomb about CJ being like addicted to prostitutes and paying for, you know, sex and all that. I believe that part just because that's why his marriage failed, was she caught him cheating multiple times. I mean, she had her own problems as well. But guys, we're about to get into this video. Wait till the end, watch till the end, because that's where he starts talking about paying for all that stuff for the women and all that. Right now, what I'm going to talk about, guys, I have some key points I want to bring up. So let's start to the beginning, from the beginning. Royalty did drop a video. I'm not going to react to it. I'm not going to talk about it. If you guys want to watch it, you can go to her channel, talk about it. The reason I'm not going to fully talk about it is because it is a case that's going on, but as well as I feel like some of the stuff she says, I kind of don't believe, with this, you know, him being a pedophile and all that. I don't know. I wasn't there, so I can't really talk about that, but me as a parent, I don't know, to me her reaction kind of seemed a little bit fake. But hey, there's another video as well I'm gonna put in this video where Kevo and another guy speaks on CJ being a pedo, which they don't believe at all, because on how Royalty's family is and how she is, like how they would have reacted. And there's also another part where Kevo's like, man, the more lies you're doing, you know, I'm probably going to start believing, or I am going to start believing what they're saying, because you're constantly lying on everybody's name. CJ So Cool. But that's all towards the end. Stay till the end to see all that. Right now, what I'm going to bring up is CJ So Cool old channel. And I feel like, you know, how I already said this before. One, all this stuff's allegations. All this isn't 1,000% true, due to the fact that, hey, there's a case going on with that pedophilia stuff or whatever was going on, him beating or whatever he was doing to the kids. So that stuff you can't really say is all facts until proven. A lot of this stuff is facts. He went to Kevo for a lot of this help. He asked him, you know, all this stuff he talks about, he knows firsthand. So what he brings up, which I'm about to put that video right now, talking about CJ, there's a guy named Big Al that he takes loans from, as well as the main reason CJ fell off so bad was because his channel was revolved around those kids. He can say whatever he wants. Those kids did help make his channel. If it wasn't for those kids, he wouldn't probably have been as big as he was. Not saying that he wouldn't have been famous or he wouldn't have been a decent YouTuber. He would have been, but he revolved his own channel around that. So like what Kevo says in the next video, that the real reason for that money and the real reason for that downfall was because he lost those kids that Royalty left. And that's literally probably, I say, 70% of his income. And Bandman Kevo says it as well. Those kids helped make his channel. So ever since those kids left, it hasn't been making the views that it has. It hasn't really been blowing up as like it used to. He was, I mean, don't get me wrong, I used to watch him. He was a good YouTuber. Then he started changing up. It started being weird, guys. But before I go on further, I'm gonna post a lot of Bandman Kevo's in this here. So guys, be patient. Here's these two clips I'm about to show you guys right now.
Bad because after him and Royalty had got into it or whatever, about the kids, which was really his main source, his only income, literally. The man's only income was dealing with kids, right? So if somebody takes these kids away from you, they automatically take over 75% of your income from you, which you are used to making. That's first of all. Second of all, if you turn around and then you start getting loans on money that's not there, and you're not good with money management, you're going to automatically fall off. You know what I mean? That's the reason why, you feel me, he fell off real bad type shit. But that's what's so crazy though. You got to know how to manage money. You got to definitely be surrounding yourself with the right people, man. Most of the people that come around you will be like fake haters and fake, you know what I mean? And when I came around, he was damn near asking me, like, man, bro, you know, I'm fucked up right now. You think I can get a loan and this and that? And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what you mean? Like, type shit. So when I got around him, he had met this guy named Big Al. When he got into it with Big Al said he worked with a company or whatever that can get him loans on his YouTube channel and this and that. And he was like, man, I should do? I'm like, shit, I don't really know. That's on you. If you can afford to pay these people back, shit, do it. But at the same time, seeing one of your biggest YouTubers go broke is crazy.
I'm back, so let's get into that video. First things first, like I said, Big Al. That name pops up a lot. And honestly, I've heard some stuff about that guy. I don't know who he is or, you know, who he works for. But he's been offering these types of loans, like these 360 deals and all this. That's really been hurting the YouTubers. You guys got to be smart before taking these loans or doing these contracts, because you have to read the small print where you guys are signing away your whole YouTube. Like, what's the point of doing it if you're going to try to work for someone else? Like, you're doing YouTube for the freedom. You're doing YouTube because you're your own boss. Doing these loans and stuff, you guys got to be smart. Like how he said with CJ taking a loan and not being able to pay it back because he doesn't have the money for that loan. Rule number one, don't do that. Like, that's, if you don't have the means to be able to pay back that loan, you're constantly going to be in a negative. So that's not a smart idea to do. You know, you play with money that you have or that you're able to replace, and it won't hurt you. If you guys are playing with money that if you lose it, it's like you're over, then you're doing it incorrectly. You got to be able to get that bag, get multiple revenues of income going, and then you'll be able to start doing these loans, start playing with your credit, start using it, you know, utilizing it. It all starts with, you know, you getting your head right and then getting to that money first. That I can see why that was a big part of his downfall. One, losing the family. Two, taking loans on top of that where he's not able to even pay back. So every penny that he's generating through that YouTube is going back to pay these loans and interest. So that's one thing where I believe that part for sure coming from Kevo, because also CJ asking him for money. CJ has asked CJ on 32s for money. He's asked other people for money that has came up and said it. They spoke about it. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with that as long as, you know, you're staying true to these people. You're paying them back. You're doing what you have to do and you're giving back. It's not a me show. It's not give me, give me, give me. If you made all this money and you're a huge YouTuber, why are you constantly getting loans? Either you got a drug problem or you got a, you know, paying for these women. So yeah, guys, I'm using a piece of paper for the points that I'm talking about for each video. But yeah, let's get back to where I was talking about with this Big Al guy. He comes up multiple times and you'll see what Kevo says about him. It's crazy, guys. I'm about to drop some more videos, clips from his YouTube or from his whatever he did vlog. This next part, he talks about constantly trying to one-up everybody, which I do see kind of his personality like that, where he's, oh, you got this, I need to get this. Oh, you got those shoes, I need to get 10 of those pairs, you know. You can't be doing that if you're on loans. You cannot be doing that. It doesn't work that way. You're buying stuff with money that you don't have and money that you don't have to pay back for that loan. It's crazy. You're asking to go broke. Like honestly, their sense of the word broke is a little bit different than ours because they're playing with a lot more money, but still he's put himself deep in that hole. And as you guys can see, that's the reason why he's making that new YouTube channel. He's trying to make it more towards him because he's not going to have those kids no more. So he has to make a channel all about him. Another thing is, Keva also brings up about him trying to get deals that he's on. Oh man, you got this deal. You got to get your own money. You got to be grateful and be smart with what you got. Congratulate the people around you if they're winning. Be like, yo, you know what? Congratulations on that deal. That's crazy, man. Props. Don't be over there saying, oh, why didn't you make me part of that deal? Why didn't you get that? That's a low key hater. That's a person who wants to constantly utilize other people for their gain. That's not okay. Yeah, if you're a good friend, throw some bones here and there, but at the end of the day, you can't constantly hold someone's hand who wants you to do it. But let me drop those videos before I get too far along. Go check those out right now. Actually, I'm posting it right now.
Moments
So
later.
I'm not the type of person. I don't give a fuck what you get. If you go get something, I'm not trying to compete with you guys. You know what I mean? Like if y'all go do something, I'm be like, damn, that's what's up, bro. You got a nice car. I've never been like the type of nigga that'd be jealous of what you got going on. That's why I'm blessed. I've never been a person that'd be like, oh damn, bro, why you ain't tell me you was going to go get all of my Amiris, man? I gotta go get all of Amiris. I've never been that type of person. So that's the type of person he was. And when you're trying to keep up with a person that's making all this damn money, it's gonna be kind of hard because you're on a loan. I'm not on a loan. I land a deal, like let's say if I land a big deal, he'd be like, man, why you ain't put me on a big deal? Why you ain't do this? Or why you ain't do that? You know what I mean? And I'm just like, bro, everything is not about you type shit. So I'm looking at it like to be honest, I was never mad at bro like at all. I just know that he the type of nigga like, okay, for instance, when I did the high speed, the nigga texts me like, man, bro, you did the high speed in Miami, bro, and all my fans are looking at me crazy because they think that you're crazy. And I couldn't even believe that lame ass shit. I was like, I think that the reason why he said he got live diamonds from Ice Champ is because I feel like he's trying to, okay, so when you're going through what CJ So Cool is going through, he has to like degrade the situation to make himself feel better. So he's probably like, man, they gave me live diamonds, man, and I'm only worth $7,000, man. I'm like, what is this, man? And I think he is on that level because at the same time he said, well, if I'm broke, well, it's okay to go broke because Mike Tyson went broke and all the rest of these guys went broke. And like, bro, if you went broke, you went broke, gang. Like, go it's like bank. He's the type of person that he blames any and everybody. So for instance, like when his house was getting broken into, when he was messing with the little prostitutes and shit, he would basically blame you. He'd be like, let me see. He'd blame you and he'd be like, damn, what's wrong? He's basically saying that I hit him up from jail, saying that I needed to clean up my image. So the lie so crazy that I'm literally now about to just believe literally everything I see on the internet with the girl saying she got touched and all that. Because if you gonna lie to the fans like that and say that I hit you up from jail saying that I need to clean up my image, so I'm gonna run with a grown man who runs around with kids, little kids, like that don't even make sense, gang. Like, first of all, CJ was hating on me when I first met the nigga. Like, it was royalty. It's crazy. It was royalty and D-Lo who wanted me around to help him because he didn't know what the hell he was doing. He just had a fan base, and his only fan base was, his only way to make money.
So yeah, guys, you heard it there from him talking about how he's constantly trying to one-up people. Pretty much everything that I have said, he said it right there. From his own words, so you guys are not saying that I'm making this stuff up. Like I said, I'm reporting everything that I've done research on and that I kind of deemed to be, somewhat true, or at least very believable. People come with receipts and everything. Next thing I want to talk about, which is hilarious, is him talking about his fake jewels that he got from his jeweler. One, there's this person saying, oh yeah, CJ on 32s didn't know about him, he put him on. Okay, cool, yeah, he put him on. CJ on 32s had money before YouTube. Guys, do your research. He was a street dude. He did things to get money. He used that tire shop as a little bit as a front to show why he got, what he got. You can't say that CJ So Cool made him. You can say he helped him in a huge way by putting him on his platform, but CJ So Cool came to CJ on 32s. CJ So Cool was liking CJ on 32s pictures on Instagram and Facebook and DMing him about the vehicles. CJ on 32's been in magazines. He's been in a bunch of car shows where you win money at. He's flipped these cars way before he started doing YouTube. And when he started doing YouTube, he started building cars on it and say, look, I did this, and posted it. That's when CJ So Cool finally decided to say, hey, you're doing YouTube. Let's kind of link, I'll buy your car and I'll put in, you kind of hook me up with that and I'll put you on my YouTube channel. That's what the deal, and that's how it was done. Go check on CJ32's video. He talks about it. CJ So Cool before, in their very first vlog together, which I watched when it came out, CJ So Cool talked about it, and the 32s talked about it in that video together, stating, yeah, you used to like my post back in the day. CJ on 32s is way older than So Cool. So he's been doing this. And the thing is, everybody's saying he made him. He did not. He did help him, yeah. But a lot of those subs that went to his channel is pretty much gone because there were kids. No kids is going to watch CJ on 32's channel. They're not. They just don't like that stuff. But going back to everything what I said, how come he's always saying that, oh, my jewels are fake because I got less money for it? If you understand how it works, when you get jewels, when you get diamonds put into chains, into things like that, it's losing value. Because, yeah, diamonds cost, but think about it. Gold is worth the money. Gold usually holds its weight, but it also depreciates. Once you start drilling holes into putting all these gems and stuff, you're losing the weight of gold on there, as well as that depends on what type of jewels you're putting in there. You get receipts for this. So it's his fault if he got played. And as well as he's not selling fake stuff. He gives you receipts. It's plain and simple. I know the place and I've been there. If it's GI certified, it's stamped. You will get paperwork for it. It's his fault if he wasn't getting it GI certified, or he was getting cheap stuff to make it look like he got crazy chains. But in reality, he has moissanite, he has cubic zirconium, whatever other little gem in there that's worth nothing. So you're just getting the weight of gold. And like how he said, no matter what, when you buy jewelry from a jeweler and you sell it back to him, you're going to get way less than what you paid for. It's used. No one's going to pay, and it's used in custom. No one's going to pay the price that you paid for that jewelry. They're not. It's just plain and simple. If you know jewelry, then you would know that. The only thing that holds its weight is your plain Jane type of watches. Like, you go out there and let's say you get just because everybody knows it, a Rolex. And then you have a plain Jane one, and you have one with diamond studs all over it. They're going to pay more for the plain Jane. It's a bigger market for it. All this blinged out stuff, you're drilling holes, you're damaging the product. They're not going to pay your original price for it. You're just, hey, that's the cost of trying to be flashy. It is what it is. Everybody knows it. If you've been in a game of getting jewelry and stuff like that, you know what it is. So him trying to say it's fake and all that is absurd. It's crazy to me. He needs to stop trying to degrade certain situations to make him feel good or make him look better and to make people feel sorry for him. That's all he's doing, is making people feel sorry for him. There's actually a comment, guys, where he's talking about all this depression and stuff, where he says, you guys thought I was depressed. That's funny. I'll look for that comment. Maybe in my next video, I'll post it in there. But right now we're talking about the jewels and stuff, which is crazy. He's blaming everybody for his downfall. And here comes the prostitution stuff, the paying for women, which is crazy to me. I'm going to drop those videos right now so you guys can look at it. I'm sorry, but I believe every single word of that part, which is crazy because where's all his money going? So, guys, listen to what Kevo got to say.
Like, man, if I would have never went to the mall, man, then the prostitute girl in the house probably would have never, took my stuff.
It's like, man, come on, gang. Like type shit. He like one of them type of people. Like anybody know him, they know what I'm talking about. Insight, folks love these whores, gang. You know what I'm saying? And like, I can't even cap on that. Like, he got a real girl fetish. Like, he has to hit that. He love Vegas because of the females. Now, as far as with that, I feel like that's his downfall. It's not like he's on crazy drugs, but it's the prostitution and the gambling is bad. You know what I mean? About stuff. And it's like, bro, I really know you. I really know you. It ain't like you just talking from a distance. I know a whole lot about you. Like, plenty times where we had to make little prostitutes say, hey, man, can you go to the hospital and get rid of the baby and little shit like that. Like, then nigga, millions and millions of girls inboxes, the youngest girls, like all types of shit. So that's what I look at it like, bro. Just leave. Don't mention my name. Trust me, bro. Like, I am a troller. I will troll your life away all day. You will want to kill yourself playing with me, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, I will get on my podcast every day and literally talk about your ass all day. And bring girls on the show. I get real dirty and bring them girls that you mess with, them young girls on the show. You know what I mean? And give them a platform and all that. So leave me alone, gang. Or never say nothing about me, ever. Type shit.
All right, guys. So that's the last videos I'm going to put on there. But it's crazy. I've told y'all he's either with these underage girls or with these women. Why do you think he loves going to Vegas? Excuse me. His gambling is an issue. And his love for women, and not that type of love, is an issue. All that stuff is depleting all of your money. You are literally putting yourself down a hole to the point you're not going to be able to crawl out of. I'm not trying to tarnish his name. I'm not trying to bring him down as a person. I'm just reporting of what was said. And these were his close friends. This was his small circle. He chose to have these people in his life, as well as he chose to speak about these people. The only reason Kevo is talking about CJ So Cool is because CJ So Cool keeps bringing him up, keeps saying stuff. CJ So Cool is not a dumb guy. I mean, he is and he isn't. He's not by knowing how to get clout. He knows how to get people to watch his video. He knows who to pick on and who to say crap about and who's popping right now to be able to bring all that attention to him. It's crazy, guys. And at the end of the day, can you knock it? No, that's one way that he's doing it. Cool. You know, by all means, do what you got to do. But at the end of the day, you're killing your own career. And if not that, or if you don't care about that, then you're literally, you're losing all your friends. You're losing all your family, or yeah, your family actually too. Is it worth it? You know, is it worth losing your friends and family in your tight circle? Now, for the ones who are fake with them, cool, by all means, get them out of your life. But at the end of the day, is it really worth being lonely, being depressed, being broke, back to where you came from? I don't think it is, guys. So, you know, that's that. I'm gonna wrap up this video. It was much love. I appreciate everybody out there watching. Thank you, guys. I got another video dropping. My next video is not going to be about this. I'm going to do some modifications to my car that I have. Stay tuned for that. But yeah, guys, I'm going to drop another video coming up, probably after this next one, about more stuff that I've seen with Kevo and with some other few people. It's crazy, guys. Just stay tuned. Much love. Appreciate it. This is the V Crew. Thanks for being part of the family, guys. And I'm out.
Promise that you'll never be lonely.